What is going on, my YouTube friends, my Patreon friends, the Warning Army friends, man? How we all living today? We got new music dropped on International Women's Day too. Hey, let's have a clap for y'all. Come on, y'all. What a great time to release new music from The Warning, Hell You Call It Dream, an official lyric video. I don't know if we're going to get a music video or not, but if we do, I'll watch it too. I want to give a shout out to the podcast that we've been running this week. Of course, there isn't one. I got a mixing tip coming up this week, but it's been really like The Warning heavy and David Bendeth heavy lately. And I would appreciate if y'all went and checked it out, man. I think we've had a lot of fun conversations, kind of dove into a lot of styles and techniques and stuff. I've cut up a few shorter clips too, if y'all don't like the long podcasts. And a bunch of y'all have watched them already too and left me comments and stuff, man. And I appreciate all the support. It's a weird thing. It's a weird thing trying to create content. But anyways, let's watch this. Looking forward to this, y'all. I've got this link and the pre-order link and the Patreon from The Warning in the description box down below. Please show some love. Please go run this up and let's get them as many streams as we can, especially in the first week, y'all. Especially in the first week. If y'all are watching reaction videos, this is your sign to go watch the original again. Let's do this. Let's do this. Cool, man. I like that riff. And the way it cuts off like that. That's that performance. That's Danny's right hand chopping that off. And it's like over accentuated because of the intensity of the track already, right? Is this an album opener, do you think? Man, in this hell you call a dream. She sounds great, doesn't she? Her vocal sounds rich, man. I don't know. Is it me? Is it my speakers in the volume? Or did y'all want a little bit more of a like boost out of that chorus? I wanted it to hit me a little bit more than it did. But I really love the bass. I really love the drums, y'all. Let's do this. Danny like loading the guitar too is pretty rock and roll. I like that. But this bass sounds real nasty in the best way. And the drums, man, like Pow's they're almost like flow switches, like they're pattern switches, but she's adding interesting things like that offbeat or the upbeat with the China in the outro. Like that feels so Pow, but like she's mixing them in places that I'm not expecting there to be like a drum switch or a drum fill or something, right? I dig that. My mic's feeding back. It's really loud in here.
Give me something to believe. And it's how you call a dream. Colliding every time. The chaos drives me wild like an animal. Just wanna breathe. And it's how you call a dream. My vision's blurry as the pain keeps crawling up my skin.
Nasty, man. That bass, it's got a lower punch than I would usually reach for myself when it comes to like, so with the bass, you need parts of the bass to stand out, and then you need parts of the bass to be like chunky, right? So one of the tips that we got recently was in the low mid, that keeps like you boost where the key signature of the note is, and it kind of keeps it like forward for you. But I feel like they did that the octave lower than what I would reach for. Like it's really low, but it's also got that distorted top end, right? That cha-chong that I love making that noise. But like I vibe with the bass sound, man. It's heavy. And Pow's drum fills, I believe, are following the vocal line. But da 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 da. I think, because it really emphasized it going into the chorus earlier. I'm not going to go back that far on this run, but yeah, man, I'm just like, I'm digesting it and pulling it apart for myself. The guitar reloading and the bass is pretty rock and roll.
Up my skin.
great harmonies.
For the kill, if this can't bring me to life, then what will suffering just for the thrill? I'm in too deep. Give me something to believe. And it's how you call a dream. Colliding every time. The chaos drives me wild like an animal. Just wanna breathe. And it's how you call a dream. Eyes are always open in the dark. I've been underwater right from the start. Hope is wearing thin. I can't take anymore. Give me something to believe.
Man, she like working. She's been putting in work, and like nothing against any of Danny's previous singing, man, but like this is a performance, y'all. Wow.
I can't take anymore. Give me something to believe. And it's how you call a dream.
Give it to me.
Colliding every time. The chaos drives me wild like an animal. Just wanna breathe. Maybe I don't wanna be. And it's how you call a dream.
Man, if we're getting into the outro and the ad libs like this, interesting. Okay.
Maybe I don't wanna be.
I don't know what the note was.
Maybe I don't wanna be. And it's how you call a dream. How you call a dream. Colliding every time. The chaos drives me wild like an animal. Just wanna breathe. And it's how you call a dream.
Hard, man. I like that riff. I like that riff a lot. A lot. Hold on, let's listen to that outro again. I'm trying to find my thoughts on that whole outro. Like it was rock and roll, man, but it's like it's different. And I don't think I'm not trying to say it's bad. It's just it's different from like an outro that I've heard from The Warning before. So I'm just trying to digest it. That's all I'm trying to do here.
And it's how you call a dream.
So her dynamics in that is what tricked me. In this hell you call a dream. Instead of like in this hell you call a dream. Oh. Tricked me. She tricked me.
Colliding every time. The chaos drives me wild like an animal. Just wanna breathe.
So that was interesting when it goes into the electric drum kit. The hi-hat's like hard pan to the right, which I don't know if that was what was going on in Danny's regular drum kit or Pow's. I'm all over the place now. Pow's regular drum kit now. Interesting.
Maybe I don't wanna be.
No hi-hats here. Where's the hi-hats?
Give me something to believe. Like an animal, just wanna breathe. And it's how you call a dream.
They are pretty hard to decide.
My vision's blurry as the pain keeps crawling up my skin. The pressure's building and I'm on the verge of caving in. Praying up.
It also sounds like Ali's playing in front of the kick drum. I wonder. Oh man, I got thoughts. Because like I on the meter still perfectly timed. I just wonder what's hitting first. So usually like you have like the attack of the kick drum hit, and then like either with polarity or like a time shift, the sub kick comes in after. So you get the impact of like the beater head and the warmth and the resonance of the low end. We're talking like parts of milliseconds. You can't really hear the difference. It's more like where the transient lands, right? And I wonder if like the bass is leading it. Normally the drum kit's kind of there and the kick drum, and then like you can do stuff with the kick drum, but the bass would come after it. But it almost, to me, like I say, you can't really hear it. It feels like the bass might be like pressed forward, and like guitar players play fast, like they usually anticipate or play kind of quick. So I wonder if they're just like trying to bring that out because it's got like an attitude to it. Come on, play. You can do it.
Just building and I'm on the verge of caving in. Praying up for the kill.
Danny's right hand is really putting in work with the palm mute in between, man. And it sounds like she's like digging into that too. Okay, one more time in this outro. One more time in this outro. Little bass drop.
And it's how you call a dream. Colliding every time. The chaos drives me wild like an animal. Just wanna breathe. Maybe I don't wanna be. And it's how you call a dream. How you call a dream. Colliding every time. The chaos drives me wild like an animal. Just wanna breathe. And it's how you call a dream.
Fire, man. It's cool. It is a cool outro. It's going to take me a little bit to get used to, though. Like Danny hitting them high notes. I think that was Danny hitting them high notes. The picture was Ali, and it might have been Ali. But whoever's hitting the high notes, man, I'm for that. Like, I'm an 80s hair metal guy through and through. Through and through. Took me by surprise, though. Maybe that's what they wanted. Maybe that's what they wanted. I thought the bass and the drums really stole the show on this one. And Danny's right hand. Like, for sure, her picking hand. And, like, I really don't want you to kill me over this. I just think the chorus could have hit me a little harder. That's all. And I did try turning it up in here, and I turned my mic down a little bit so it didn't fight with it a little bit through my studio monitors. And yeah, like all I wanted was just a little bit more of like kick in the jaw during the chorus. And that's all. That's all I can ask for. Let me know what y'all thought. I'll have all the links to everything you need for the warning in the description box. We'll see you on the next one.